Hello guys, today welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share you about the SIMATIC Control Function Library and SIMATIC MTP Creator. But today I will show you mainly how to use this SIMATIC Control Function Library, CFL. So what is CFL and what is MTP Creator? So here for you can check in this application example this ID number, and you will see different library version, and and also the MTP creator. So you can check here. You can check here. We have documentation and the project. So the component used here is TI portal, unified. If you don't have real PLC, you can also simulate by PLC 7 PLC Sim Advanced, and and you need the library. So what is Control Function Library? Control Function Library is like a standard library built for you. So in here we can have a valve, for example, like this, a valve, analog monitor, motor, and and also the PID settings. So it's already built like a standard for you. So this library you can use in the chemicals, farmers, and then the F&B, and the batteries of hydrogen, and the marine wastewater management system, and semiconductor. So it's also follow the standard to create MTP. So for the MTP, I will show you in next video. In here, I will show you only how to use the control function library. So in one, let me show you in here. Okay, so in you can also see in here how to use the library, but I will use with an empty project. Okay, so as you can see here, the icon like a valve, you can each valve also contain like like this. It's also included this settings like the pop-up. In here you can make the set point settings on off, manual control or auto mode or manual mode, or you can set the limits, and you can get the alarms, PLC alarms, back to the PLC with the ProDiag. So it's already included in the library. Okay, you can check later in this video in this application example. So now I will use in my TIA how to use it. So in here I have empty project. I have only some data block and the small simulation program to simulate the tank value and the motor values. I mean, start the motors and the motor will start running, something like this. It's just a simulation. So in here I have nothing here. So when you download the project, you will have the application example already, and you can check also in the application example completely, or you can download the library. So when you download the library, you will see like this control function library here. So in here you will see control function library and CFL, control function library, and at the front L is also the library. So it's like a library, control function library. So under the control function library, you will see this. So what we can have the for the counter, control, drives, HVAC, graphic, interlock monitoring, something like that. So it's already built for you. So here I would like to show you about the motor, drive, and the valve. So in here I create a folder here. Okay, so let's say I don't have this folder. This is I test earlier, so that's why it's already here. So let's say I want to use for the drive analog. So we have the analog and the binary for the drive. So let's say I want to use analog control for the drive. Here you will see for 1200 and 1500. For 1500 we can have the hardware controller and the software controller, which is the new one. I mean the library, the new library can use inside together with the virtual software controller. So here you will see the PLC type hardware. So here I can just drag and drop to my folder here. That's it. So you just need to drag and drop to your project from the library to your project, and it will copy all the necessary things from the library to your project. So you can also check inside your project library. It will copy also to your project library automatically. Okay, so this is for the and drive. So just drag and drop to your project. So this is FB. I create the FB so I can choose which kind of instance, single instance or the multi-instance. For me, I would choose the multi-instance because I don't want to create the too many data blocks. Okay, here I already pre-config, or you can also create the new one. This is for the motor. That's it. So you will see this. Let me zoom in a little bit. So here we have enable. Enable is this one is enable to your this library block, this one FB enable, and we can have the feedback, forward feedback, reverse feedback, speed feedback. Yeah, this import, and here we have the permit lock and protect also, because in the standard library we can set like, okay, this is allowed to control in the field level. I mean in the manual mode, if you are not allowed to control that one, is not allowed, it's not it will be locked, you know. And we can also make interlock. So if someone is doing, another one cannot do this, something like that. So you can also set the interlock. And yep, we have these are the output. We can have the speed output, and with speed output is which will move to the drive. So there's also the drive. So you have to set this output command to the drive, like, okay, control forward with the speed, something like that. And here we have to set here the configuration data block. So this configuration data block, you can just put your mouse here, the arrow key, you will see like LCFL, the data type is type config mon ana drive, something like that. So you have to create your own data block with that data type for the configuration. So inside this configuration you can set like, okay, forward is enable. If you don't want to allow to move backward, reverse disable, where is the speed set point, where is the limit upper limit, lower limit, you can set it up in the configuration. This one in the connection is to the drive, data coming from the drive and to the drive. So you can also check here the data type is LCFL type drive interconnector. Okay, so I have to put this data block. I already create the data block for this. Here you can see config. So for the configuration here, you can see type is here, this one. Yeah, this one. So it should be the same one. So let's say this is for the model 1. And you just type the data type same like this, so it will create the new one, create with that data type automatically. So just drag and drop to your block. And another one is the interconnect for the drive. Here you can see from drive and to drive there is the data here. Okay, now I just need to drag and drop this interconnect to here, to my function block. Okay, that's it. So we can just run the model now. So in my project, as I say, I have the simulation program. So I will set it up with this. If it is control forward is enabled, it will be on off here. So this is the feedback when it is the forward is running. This will be coming back from the model, and I will enable this one, enable this function block, and we can also see this actual speed, revolution speed feedback. And here we can set Y speed, should be coming from here, revolution speed. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so this is for the PLC side. Now it's finished. Let me compile and check, is there any errors? Okay, there is no error, so far so good. So now I will add new device, and so now as you can see here, in the library we can also add for the visualization. We can use WinCC Unify system, basic panel, comfort panels, or the PC system. I mean for the unified system. So it's already there. So I will put one unified system. Okay, so now I would like to show you. You can set just add new device at the PC system for your SCADA system. Unified PC, just put it, create the new screen, and put that library to your screen. You can also do like that. Now I would like to show you about the HMI template suite. HMI template suite wizard. So this is like a template which will create the new HMI or SCADA system for you. So you just need to choose the version and the template. So here you can choose the basic panel, comfort panels, and the PC system, and you can choose the different sites resolution. So here, let's say I would like to use this one, PC system, and I choose this screen size, and for the template is this one. Next, so here I open two TI project, so that's why I show you two project. For me, I will use this CFL standard one TI project. it will be integrated to this project automatically. So I need to choose this one, or you can just choose this one if you want to create new project with this template, with this library, sorry, with this HMI template. Just click next. You will see here it will create the new PC system automatically. So you can see here. So in this CFL library, it's included faceplate for HMI, faceplate, icon, graphic, function block for PLC, and alarm bit for the PLC alarm. And you can also generate HMI also if you use MTP. It's like a whole package. Okay, now it's finished, and I need to choose which screens that I want. Okay, so here this you can select, and it will show you what is it. So we have a main bar, navigation, sub navigation, title, and status bar. And here we have this application icon, name, status. Status is this one is okay. This is for the OMAC, like maintenance mode, or the automatic mode, manual mode. This if your plan use this OMAC system, then you have to choose this one. For me, I don't use OMAC, so I will disable this one. I can disable it. Parameter set, this one is like a recipe control. If I have the recipe control in my project, then use it. For me now, I don't use it. Operator date and time, okay. Main navigation system here, application, message, settings. So okay, so this is a sub navigation, which you will see at the bottom. So you can choose which screen that you want on your system. So you can choose it. If you don't want it, just disable it. So I don't need these screens. So I will check that one and click next and finish. That's it. Okay, now it's doing something on my TIA. That's why it's blinking. Okay, finished. So let me go back to my PC system. You can see here it is already, it's good, right? So it's very nice screen with theme, with the title bar is already there. You just need to modify a little bit. Okay, so it's already there. And so first, for testing, I will disable this one, security setting. But in real plant, don't disable that one because of the security, for the safety reason. And for the connections, just drag and drop and create. Oh, right? It doesn't include the, you see with the communication system. So yeah, where I use the Profinet general. Okay, that's back. HMI connection. Okay, so far so good. So this will be appear on the main screen, 001 application. So there's a number here also, 1 2 3 4. In here you can see each screen, and you can modify it later. Now I delete this one and go back to my library. Now I will use the, let me check, is it here or not, the drive, for the analog drive here. Okay, it's already there. So you can see here we can put the basic, home button, settings. So this symbol, this one is already include everything together inside in here. So I will use this one. Just drag and drop to your screen. Okay, and I need to put the tag. So I need this, only this two tags. So this one is OS level data. So this OS level is like open this operation system level to control that one. So for this one I can set for the internet tag. So here I will create an internal tag, like enable OS, data type is byte, and let me create a table for which will be coming from the PLC. So library of control function library. In here okay, so in here I have program block, so this one. So here we have the instant model which I just created, and here we can see this HMI. So this HMI tag, we need this one to put here, and this one is for the motor M001. So let's go back to the screen for the second one. Okay, so for the OS level data, this is for the internet tag, enable OS. As for the module data, this is the data coming from the PLC. Okay, that's it. So here you can also change the color. So when you open the pop-up menu, you can also change the color. Okay, now I will leave it as a default. You can change it later. Okay, what else? So I will put one as a button just to enable the OS layer. So for the event, I will make it like invert bit to the internet tag of this one. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, I will download this PLC first. Oh, test CFL. I have PLC with the another IP address, so let me go back to here and change. Let's say this is 3 and this is 1. Let me go back to this one 2 or 3, whatever, because I create PLC sim with this IP address. So let me check again. Now it's okay. I will load my program to my PLC sim advanced here, this one. Okay, I will load. And let's go back to the screen and I will open the simulation to my unified PC system. Oh, what is this? Oh, for the NES. Okay, because I put this this button, but there is no screen for this. That's why I show you the error. So I will delete that one. I don't need that one. Let me compile it. Okay, now it's gone. Okay, open the simulation for the runtime. Okay, it's a little bit small because I choose different sites. I mean the resolution when I create the HMI template suite wizard. Okay, here I can set the OS layer first, and then I can come here. You can see there's a pop-up window, so you can see the color here is blue because in the project I set the color as the blue here. That's why I show you the blue color. Now I can log in. No, let me check. Is it already there? Yep, it's already there. So now so here is already here I can set the set point. So let me say I want to run this one in 600 RPM and go back to the drive control, forward. Okay, that's it. Now it's running 600. So let's say I want to change the set point to 12,200. Here, and I did find me that one is you have to configure inside the configuration data block. Okay, let me reduce the speed. 900. Now it's changed. Okay, let me try to stop this one. where we stop. Okay, so it's a little bit fast, like 0 to 900 is fast, but in the real application it should go like as slowly, like moving 0 1 2 3, something like that. But for this is for the simulation, that's why it changed immediately from 0 to 900. Okay, so if you have many motors, just you can put drag and drop to your project, not only to PLC but also to the HMI or the SCADA system, PC system, and you can just use it easily. So here, this is the template. It's a speed limit. Okay. So okay, so this is how easily we can use this library, and it will save a lot of time to your project. So there is also some valve. For example, if you want to use the valve, just drag and drop to your screen. And just put the value which will be coming from the from the PLC, and it will be shown here. And when you click this one, it will also show you this pop-up screen, and you can control the valve. Okay, so this is how to use this control function library CFL to your project, to your TIA. And here in the video you can also see how to use this MTP. For example, you can just click, for example, right click, let me check. You can export your MTP file. So for example, just click this one, and it will generate the MTP file. This is the result. Okay, the following site. Okay, so this is in the config file. My PC name is HMI-RT-1, but in my project is different name. Let's see, Unified PCRT, this one. So let me check if I rename it, and if I export again, screen one is not found. Okay, in the config file I need to change the name because it's trying to search the screen name, which is the different with my project. Okay, so this is how we can use this library CFL to your project. So in the application example, let me show you this one. I already downloaded the application example here. You will see the PLC in the program blocks, in the main, in the demo FB, the FE1. You can also check from this application example to see how to use this library. Yeah, like this. And then also on the screen you can check here, and if you want to modify it, just use the library like I can show you. Just drag and drop to your screen. Okay, in here in this application example, it used the version 3.0, which is different with my project. In my project I use 4.0. You can see the color here is different. It's different because the library version is different. Here you use version 3. In my project I use version 4, so it's a little bit different. Okay, so this is about how to use the control function library, CFL. Okay, I hope everything is okay. Okay, so if you want to know something, please let me know, and you can also put inside the comment section. Okay, so see you later, guys. Thank you.